What I actually wanted to talk about, I actually had it on a topic list, and the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to do a behind the scenes video for this video because you bring in all the really complicated stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. Fair enough.
So it's on. Yep. Okay, that should be recording. So for those of you that are watching the behind the scenes video, welcome to our behind the scenes podcast. Are you okay to be on video on the camera?
Of course.
Okay, that's cool then. So yeah, welcome to that. Again, can you hold my camera?
I can hold your camera.
And you can, if you want, you can show everyone what you do.
Give them a run through of what we've got.
Yeah, pretty much. Get off Gmail, for goodness sake.
All right. This is a very simple setup. We have two mic inputs coming from a pair of Shure PG18 overhead drum mics, which are condensers.
Okay.
Doing a single input into Pro Tools 10.
Right.
Recording what the computer thinks is a left and right, but is actually two individual signals from you and me.
All right. Okay.
And that's about it.
That it?
It's pretty much about it. It's very simple.
Okay.
It's not too complex.
Well, here's the topic list. And today I would like to talk about Halo 4 again. Because I found out yesterday that the multiplayer disc that you get, I'm not sure if this is only with the limited edition. I'm really hoping I'm focusing the camera properly. Is that it comes with like a separate disc for multiplayer as well. And they did that with ODST, and I'm wondering...
They also do it with like Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure whether or not they're doing that only with the limited edition, because I saw that in a video about the limited edition. So, yeah.
I don't think they would. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't really make sense to do it for the limited edition,
Well,
because having them on separate discs is actually like a. It's because of a limitation to the disc's data. It's not because of.
well,
It's not really an advertising choice, if that makes sense, a marketing choice.
Well, Halo 4 is that big a game. I mean, the thing is, like, even discs have their own, limitations to how much they can take in.
Exactly,
the
yeah.
multiplayer is probably that big that they...
Well, multiplayer doesn't usually start out that big, but because you got the maps.
Yeah, but
As soon as you start doing DLC...
Yeah, well, that's actually what I was just thinking, because the limited edition comes with that DLC.
Oh,
So
no, I bet you what it
maybe-
is. You've got multiplayer and single player on one disc, and then you have an extra disc which will have all the DLC.
So it only
Like
comes with limited
the-
edition.
Which is a good example of the Borderlands Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
That has
Yeah, Borderlands.
that has the first disc, which is your game disc, and then it has another disc with the DLC.
Right. Okay.
Excuse me.
All right, well, that makes a little bit more sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys.
So what did you want to talk about? What have we got? Halo 4?
The Halo 2 anniversary thing that everyone's been talking about, and I say a lot of this stuff on YouTube. Those are just opinions, and I actually found out that they're wrong, at least for now. Because...
I hope they don't stay wrong.
No, I'm sure it will happen.
If they ever make a Halo 2 anniversary, I will probably cry and spend a lot of my time playing Halo 2, because that was easily my favourite of the Halo games.
Yeah, no, it was...
I know it's the same for a lot of people.
No, and that's true, and I'm the same. Like, I barely played Halo 2, but I'd love to see it in an anniversary edition sort of thing. But for now, the opinions are not true. I read a thing from Game Informer just to say that 343 actually said we haven't got the time at the moment to be doing that.
Makes sense, which says a lot about they must be working on something else, basically.
Perhaps, or they're still working on Halo 4, because they've basically finished the game, but they still got tweaks to make.
Yep.
So there'd be even tweaks for that bigger game would still take a lot.
Yes, that is true. It would take quite a lot.
Okay. Now, this next bit of news is a little old, like a week old. So, but if you don't know, MW3 released a free little DLC, and it's the map terminal.
Terminal map. I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So that was like one of the highlights of playing MW2 for me. And yeah, so I would highly recommend getting that because it's free and it's only a couple 100 meg. So.
That map, for some reason, just has a fantastic flow about it. I mean, there's some really it's got everything. You've got really close stuff. You've got sniping. It's got literally it has everything, and the shield is actually useful in that map to some extent.
Yeah. Okay. So I again recommend getting that. The other thing is the Summer of Arcade or Winter of Arcade or whatever it is at the moment. They released Deadlight, which is
Deadlight.
It's a lot like Limbo, basically. Do you know what Limbo is?
Oh wait, is this the It's kind of like a side scroller.
It's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I saw who was it? I think it was Achievement Hunter put out a video about that.
Yeah, they did.
Watched the first little bit of, and then I got bored because I'm not a fan of that shadowed side scroller.
I thought it was going to be
confusing.
Yeah, I just watched the This Is, and I just thought it was, it's basically like Limbo, and I'd only get it for the achievements, but I was hoping it'd be like a first-person shooter or something like that.
It would have been cooler as a first-person shooter.
Yeah,
I personally am a fan of FPSs.
So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got in gaming news though for today. There were 2 announcements I wanted to make though. That, as you can see here, because I'm doing a behind-the-scenes video, there is going to be more stuff coming to Podcasting with Rex. Like, for example, more video blogs, even. And the big thing is, back when I was running my old channel, Cambolius Rex, we made this video called Pineapple Ninja, which was with a couple of mates of mine at school. And what we did was, during our breaks, we would go and we would just film Jamal beating me up, beating this other kid, Tim, at my school up. It was a lot of fun. It was like all acted out, but it was a lot of fun to make. And basically what we're going to be doing is we plan to do that. It may not come about, or it may. We're not sure yet.
Rightio.
But I would recommend being on the lookout for that. It'll probably take us a week to make, though, because we just get short breaks, and by the time we get together, make sure that nobody else comes into the bath or toilets while
you're recording. I remember this from quite some time back, actually. Now that you're talking about it, I remember it very well. And
we had to take it down because, I suppose it just came across wrong to the parents or something. I don't fully understand. Like,
of course you don't. You're the child. You're not supposed to understand.
But we I got stuff in my teeth. That's disgusting. But yeah, like we kind of decided that we should take it down after we talked to the principal. But this time we're going to be a little bit more careful about it. Like
maybe you should film it somewhere else.
We weren't too sure about that because it's like these guys typically are busy, and like Tristan, who films, he has a lot of time like doing soccer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Jamal, you can only get together with on weekends. It's like we just figured it'd just be easier if we did it at school and made sure that we were very sneaky about it. So that's our plan.
Sounds interesting.
So yeah, I'm not sure what's going to be happening with that, but be ready because more stuff is going to come to the channel. It's not all going to be podcasts anymore. I'm going to try and get a little bit more out there so you can learn more about me being the host and Sam and all his gear and stuff. So anyway, and I didn't think I've even called you by your gamer tag yet.
YellowBandage.
YellowBandage.
It's very easy and simple, and so I'm not even wearing mine. I actually have a YellowBandage that I wear. Oh yeah, well, which I don't have on me this morning because I woke up all of an hour ago.
It is 12 o'clock right now. Can't even focus in on that. But
had a lovely sleep in.
Oh mate, I stayed the night at school. Just dropped something.
That's right. You had the survival, which at school really isn't survival. It's just
it was learning how to
staying at a kindergarten.
Thanks, mate.
It's like midday nap at a kindergarten.
You suck.
That's what survival at a school is.
No, it was a little bit more to it than that, I think.
Go do it in the bush then. Go on. I've done it. You can do it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Kill a possum and eat it. It's all good.
You've done that?
No. I wouldn't eat a possum.
All right. Goody. Well,
I'm not that Australian.
Okay. Yeah, just for you Americans that are watching this video, we
suck.
are not that...
I mean, I'm joking. I'm not racist. I love Americans.
We are not that stereotypical. Like, really. And our voices...
I do ride a kangaroo to school, but Oh, I don't even.
Oh wow,
I
the
don't even.
light
I don't
just
even
went
go
out.
to school.
Ooh, there we go. So the
It's because we've got all the natural light from the window.
I tell you what.
Yes.
Now that I think about it, when it's looking at me like this, could be pretty dark on the camera.
It probably will be.
Oh well. Well, just so you
Well,
know, I'm not
can just,
stupid
you
to
can
the
just,
point.
We
where-
can do a normal. See, I can cut out this bit out, so we can actually talk about what we want, and I can cut out bits that we don't want.
Oh well.
So what we can actually do is, you
about here?
can cut that to the bits that you want,
Is
and
it
then put
Tested. Hold up.
it up on YouTube. Oh wow, that stands up.
It stands, but it's really hard to get to stand because
That's impressive.
it's just a bendy sort of thing.
That's very impressive. So if I was to, it's all good.
It could probably fall down. I'm not sure.
It should be right.
Oh yeah.
Events.
This is pretty cool, by the way.
Oh yeah, your
This I made this.
that thing is very, very cool.
Yeah.
I still think you should have made it so the Xbox can stand up right on the
Yeah, I
left-hand
know,
side,
but that was something I didn't prepare for entirely.
Events in Melbourne? Anything coming up?
No, again, Game Masters. That ends in October.
Is that the one that has the
Retro games.
It's got
Stuff.
Sonic on it.
Yep.
Yeah. I keep seeing stuff in Melbourne about it.
Again, I recommend that. It was a lot of fun. I spent a couple of hours there with the Noel dog and his dad or my stepdad, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. So again, I recommend going to that. Any other events that you know of?
Not that I can think of. I'm beginning to become more involved with the Rooster Teeth street team here in Melbourne, which is called Artist.
Oh, really? Oh, that is very cool, man. How'd you get into that?
I got involved with the Rooster Teeth group on Facebook,
Yeah.
which was easy to do.
You just like them
because
or
I
whatever,
know
or-
some guys in there.
Okay.
And then I asked my friend
Skycam.
how Skycam. I asked my friend. It's not hard to do. I'm not very tall. I asked my friend how I can get involved with more of the.
Do you want to hold it for a sec?
I'm holding the camera.
Yep.
I'm going to point the camera at the
Sorry,
wall.
man. I interrupted you. I just my mic
I
stuff.
asked my friend how I get more involved with the more things I can actually do to
Okay.
meet people and actually do some more community stuff.
Okay.
And in doing so, he pointed me to this thing called Artist, which is the Australian Rooster Teeth Street Team. I think, which is Artist. It spells out Artist.
All right.
I just pointed that out for you. It's all good.
Thank you.
And so I'm just waiting for an opportunity to go and hang out with them and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
What else is going on? I got Minecraft on my computer,
Good job.
and after playing that on a computer rather than Xbox, I struggle to play it on an Xbox now because
Really?
it's just
There's so much more, but just because it's an
There's
Xbox
so much
game, I
more
play it more on
stuff.
Xbox.
but it's a computer game that's been modded for the Xbox.
Yeah.
But there's so much more stuff and it's so much more fun, and it's
be more
very
updates
very
soon,
handy
anyway.
for when I'm sitting in a lecture. It's quite boring. Minecraft is going to be very.
Are you
very
being for real? Do you actually do that?
Oh, I haven't done it yet because I only got it the other night. But I know of a few lectures that, let's just say you want to stab yourself with rusty nails in the eye when you're in there is just ridiculously boring. Anything for some excitement while you're in there. So
Yeah, good on you. I'm
That'll-
hoping these
that'll be good
people
fun.
that teach you do not see this.
oh no, they'd understand. They know what it's like to be a uni student. Go to uni. Uni's good. That's my inspirational message for the day. Go to uni.
Yep.
Uni is good.
Even I've got plans to
You
go
do?
to uni. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just got to do
that
really
wasn't,
well.
that
in
wasn't
obviously
supposed to sound so surprised. It was just,
Nah.
oh man.
Thanks, mate. Anyway, I think we should wrap it up there. Actually, I know what you're saying about editing, but I think it would just be easier if we just
Yeah.
wrapped it up here.
I've got a little bit to do to this. I could even chuck in some random beep so to pretend that you said something that was spoilerish or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Halo 4, Master Chief dies in the end. I'm joking, he doesn't really.
yeah, they need to make a Halo 6.
That was actually a throwback to what was it called?
We'll put in an
I
annotation.
can't
'cause
even
look at
remember
that,
now.
Look at that. It's ending. Go. Stop.
No, why am I stopping? 15 minutes.
15.